Alright, back with another album review. For this review and the next one, I'll be talking about the albums by Velvet Revolver. Velvet Revolver was a hard rock supergroup from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, who were together from 2002 to 2008, with a one-off reunion in 2012. The band consists of Scott Weiland on lead vocals, Slash on lead guitar and talkbox, Dave Kushner on rhythm guitar, uh, Dave McKagan on bass and backing vocals, and Matt Sorum on drums. Scott is best known for his work with Stone Temple Pilots and his solo career. Slash, Duff, and Matt are best known for their work with Guns N' Roses. Dave Kushner has worked with Dave Navarro, Wasted Youth, Infectious Grooves, and Scars on Broadway, among others. Anyways, today's review is on Contraband. This is the debut album by Velvet Revolver. The album was recorded by Ryan Williams at NRG and Pulse Recording between June and December of 2003. The album was produced by the band with help from Josh Abraham. Douglas Green was credited as an associate producer and provided additional engineering. The album was mixed by Andy Wallace with help from Chris Young at Enterprise Studio. Rocco Guarino and Brendan Belsky were credited as assistant engineers. George Marino mastered the album at Sterling Sound. The album was released on June 8th, 2004 on RCA Records and distributed by BMG. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Sucker Train Blues. Just listening to the song, you can tell it goes head first into the hard rock genre. Next song is Do It for the Kids. After that is Big Machine. This is one of the more memorable tracks to me. He followed up with Illegal Eye Song. Not only is this one of the best songs from the album, it's one of my favorite Velvet Revolver songs of all time. That's followed up by Spectacle, which is another really good song. Next up is Fall to Pieces, which was released as a single on September 13th, 2004. The lyrics are about Scott Weiland's heroin addiction and how this affected his relationship with his wife, Mary Forsberg. A music video was made, I'm including a link in the description. Not only is this my favorite song from the album, it's my overall favorite song from Velvet Revolver. Also, Douglas Green plays the keyboards on this track. Up next is Headspace. One thing that should be known is that Scott Weiland drops the F-bomb multiple times in the lyrics. Then again, he does that on most of the other tracks. What comes next is Superhuman. This was among the first Velvet Revolver songs I ever heard, and it still holds up. What comes after that is Set Me Free, which was released as a single in 2003. While the rest of the tracks were self-produced with help from Josh Abraham, this one is the exception because it was produced by Nick Raskalinix. A music video was made, and there's a link in the description. The following track is Got No Right. This is the second track on the album to feature Douglas Green on keyboards. The track after that is Slither, which was released as a single on May 24th, 2004. This is known for being the band's most popular song. It also ventures into alternative metal. The track also won the Grammy for Best Hard Rock Performance. A music video was made, and I'm including a link in the description. The second to last track is Dirty Little Thing, which was released as a single on September 20th, 2004. People have made comparisons between this track and Sucker Train Blues. There is a music video that was made, and there's a link in the description. The finale of this album is Loving the Alien. This track is noted for being the last one on the album to feature Douglas Green on keyboards. I should mention that there are other versions of this album that have bonus tracks. The Japanese, Australian, and UK versions have a cover of the song Bodies by the Sex Pistols, which was recorded live. Honestly, I think this cover is even better than the original version. The Japanese and Australian versions also come with a bonus disc that contains three more covers. Surrender by Cheap Trick, No More, No More by Aerosmith, and Negative Creep by Nirvana. Velvet Revolver absolutely nailed it when covering Surrender. When it comes to No More, No More, I feel like they did it even better than Aerosmith. And I'm not just saying that because I prefer Velvet Revolver. As for the Negative Creep cover, these guys absolutely knocked it out of the park. And as you can see, I have the Japanese version. And you can tell by the text right there. And I should also mention that, since this is the Japanese version, it also has the bonus disc. So you can see it right there. I think the reason why this version has a second disc because it also includes music videos for Slither and Fall to Pieces, even though those videos are on YouTube. When I was researching this album, I read that it peaked at #1 on the Billboard 200 and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. I checked out what the critics said, and they mostly gave it positive reviews, since it has a 65 on Metacritic. It's just that Stylist Magazine didn't like it. It's fair to say that Stylist Magazine is full of shit. Now for my thoughts. Personally, I really enjoy this album. It's great seeing what Scott Weiland was able to do with guys who worked with Guns N' Roses. I'd argue that Luna and Octavia would enjoy Velvet Revolver, which is why I have them right next to me. Overall, I highly recommend this album, and the best version is the Japanese or Australian version, since these have the best selection of songs. This album is turning 20 years old next year. There is a possibility that a special edition with all the B-sides and rarities will get released, along with some unreleased tracks, but only time will tell. Now it's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Contraband? If so, what are your thoughts on it? What's your favorite song from it? Do you think a complete version with all the B-sides and rarities will be released to coincide with the album's 20th anniversary? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another video.